Got an old school Kizer. Old school. I say old school because the box is really old. But this is a KI 341682. Let's look at it. Couple of little screws. Yeah, so on this one, this is a GTI, a small GTI. I've got the large GTI, but this is the small. I was able to find the small. Look at that satin finish on that. Was that 14C? No, it's S35. Look at that. Just almost like a polished S35VN. What a small little, just like a 3.5 finger knife. If I go back and get behind there, it's definitely a 3 finger knife. And the contouring lines up just right for that 3 finger. We're definitely going to flip that pocket clip. That's yucky. It's got paperwork in the box too. Very cool. Oh man, I love these old Kizers. Love them. All right. Well, let's run this action a few times. Almost feels like maybe it's washers. Yeah, it's definitely washers. I could see it down in there. Yeah, it feels like it. It's pretty smooth. It's hydraulic. Look at that slow roll. Ooh, is that nice? Lockup is 25-30%. I'm going to remember that it's inside to outside edge right there. Take a look at that. But disengaging it is pretty smooth, so I don't think there's any issues with where that's set up. Let's try the Spidey flick. I think the pocket clip's not mounted right for me to get a good grip here. Yeah. Yeah. We'll try that again when we put it back together. I'm going to definitely polish the washers. And I think the pivot's in backwards. Let's take the pocket clip off first. Let's check the tension. Maybe. I want to come off this side. It's not going to let me. It's spinning. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's spinning. What about, we'll try all three. Spinning. Spinning. All right, well, let's get another T6. And I need my flat blade that's modified for these. I also think, somebody told me that will take a bit right in the center. Not that one. There it is, right there. How about that? Yeah, learn something new every day. I've been messing around with screwdrivers and all along I could have used a bit. I'm not sure the size of this bit. I may have it, and then I could put it in my screwdriver. Ooh, don't do that. I don't think it would stay. I don't think it's locked if you push it out. Ooh, some Loctite going on here. What size is that? That's a 25. Let me see if I have a 25. What about here? I bet you I do. There's a 25 right there. So much better than running that flat blade through that. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so now I do need another T6. Where do I have one of those? Come on, man. Come on, man. Do I got one in here? Looking everywhere for this stuff. It's a 7. There's no 6 in here. Well, I know where to go for a T6. I bet you I got one right here. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So, I'm going to hold with the little one and turn with the big one. How about that? Actually, I'm going to take this one out of there and I'm going to put it in here. A little less distance, a little more stable. There we go. That feels better. All right, here we go. Yeah. Almost didn't give me any resistance at all. Next. Hey, you know, I was thinking about pet peeves the other day, and I was going to share it in a video, and I forgot all about it. But, you know, I buy a lot of knives, man, collecting and all that. And you know, one of the pet peeves I have is when I'm looking at knives for sale and they image it like this. All of the images show the blade and the knife like this. So they'll show it like that. They'll show it like this. They'll show it like this and like this. But for some reason, the seller will not open the knife and take a picture. I don't know what that is, but I can tell you, if you're a seller, hear me out. If your images are like that, I swipe you. I just go on past on principle. Even if I know it's this knife and I'm looking for this knife on principle now, if you can't take a picture without half folding the knife, if you can't open the knife and show me the knife open like that, I swipe on past. And I encourage all of y'all watching to do the same. And maybe the sellers that do that will get it in their headgear. Why on earth would you take 4 pictures of a knife like that, a folding knife, and then sell it? That's the sale. What if I want to see what it looks like when it's open? Oh, it's a pet peeve. Drives me nuts. Yeah, if and it's amazing how many sellers do that. I don't know. I don't know why. I thought to myself, well, they must do it because of not wanting to get blocked or restricted by social media or something. But then I see the exact same seller will list another knife and they'll take images of the knife open. So I go, well, that's not it. You know, nice try trying to explain it for them, but that's not what's going on. I don't understand it. It's the weirdest thing ever, man. And it's a pet peeve of mine. Like I say, I just walk on by. And so the nature of this pivot, well, hold on now. Yeah, the nature of the pivot, it has to go together the way that it came apart. Yeah, it's trapped us. So the small washer is on the lock side. The big washer goes on the show side. I'm saying it out loud so I remember better. All right. Well, I'm going to wipe all this down. I'm going to use a little bit of ethanol. Just because it does seem kind of old in here. Like, I just got a sense that maybe there's some old dried up grease or oil that's in here. And so I want to get rid of it. Look, it's got a legit ceramic ball in the pivot. Pretty cool. Not the pivot, the detent. Nobody that watches regularly is surprised that I called something out wrong. I say the wrong thing all the time. I just get distracted and I go, yeah, the pivot. It's not the pivot, it's the detent. Doesn't rattle me though. I don't really care. It's not. I'm not. I don't care if I'm that accurate. And I guess that's probably why I make those mistakes all the time. Wow, is this gorgeous? Hollow ground on top of it. Hollow ground, satin. I mean, right on the edge of being polished. S35 VM blade in this little guy. Man, is that nice. Phew. All right, I got all that. Since I got this scale off, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. And I'm going to say it one more time so I don't forget. The small washer here goes on the lock face, or the lock scale. And the knife actually run pretty good, but man, these are tarnished bad. And I think there's a lip on them as well. So we're going to try to fix that right now. Got my trusty belt right here. And a few minutes of up and down, turn it a little bit. Yeah, like mirrors. Get my shine box. Yeah, nice. That one's got a concave or convex surface to it, depending on how you want to look at it, I guess. It's concave if you're looking down at it. Yeah, I'm thinking this one will be the same way. A little bit. Very nice. Okay. Well, back together. And we've got to go from the lock side on this one. Because of this pivot, it only goes one way, man. There we go. I'm going to put a little oil down, and I'm going to put the concave side down to that steel liner, and I'm going to put the flat side to the blade. I'm going to try to lock this out, which allow that blade to go down, but I need to get that pivot square. There we go. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put the flat side. The assumption is that the blade is super flat, whereas the scale maybe not so much. Stop pin. Can I get it down in there? Okay. Looks good. Everything's lined up. I think that's it right there. All right, let's get all these little T6s in. I should be able to get them with this now. We'll see. Might have to hold it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to hold it. It's spinning. Okay, well, let's get them all started. How about that? Okay. That's a lot of bing bonging going on there, isn't it? So what that is cameras and motion sensors around my property going off. I've got alert there, and then I've got alert on a keypad in my bedroom, and then I've got alert on my phone that dings me. It's mostly animals, deer, bobcats, coyotes, raccoons, stray dogs and cats. Yeah, I live in the country. It's amazing how many city people buy cats and dogs and then they bring them out to the country and let them go in the country. They think that that's the move because what? Somebody like me is going to adopt it and, take it into my house and take care of it. Oh my goodness, is that running good now? Wow. Yeah. Woo. Come on, man. This is going to turn into a really nice little piece when I get this pocket clip where it belongs. I mean, I'd like to say this is just going to be a collector, but this could be, I kind of gravitate towards a smaller pocket knife in my front pocket now. Oh yeah, that's got plenty of tension. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of the T15. Well, I mean, I think I'm tight. I mean, solid as a rock. I'm going to put that T15 back where it belongs. I try to keep this kit complete and pristine so that I always have a backup. It's one of those things. Like I don't want to take something out of there and then not put it back because what happens, you end up without. And then I can't finish a project or do what I need to do. So I always try to keep that at least one kit good to go. All right, here we go. Let's get this wiped off and wrap up. Oh, that S35, that satin, that polish, the flat gray scales. Surely that's not titanium. It is titanium. So it's got titanium liners. Wow. Steel hardware. I say that, but the hardware is not steel either. Just the pivot. Titanium pocket clip, titanium liners, but the hardware is, the pivot is steel. Man, is this thing cool. Can choke up right here. Wonderful. Not so confident, confident, very confident. Well, because of the size of this and where it tucks in, I'm going to get it up to a confident grip. I mean, I feel really locked in here. I could go forward, and my index finger locks in behind there really well. Nice platform for the thumb. There's no jimping on the spine, but yeah, very nice. What about just, I mean, I can do this one, and it's kind of almost a spear blade, so this kind of would function. Not so much here. I'm short, and yeah, I don't think so. Wow. Very cool so far. Man, oh man. I'm excited because, it's when I find one of these and it turns into a gem, I'm so happy. Look at deep carry, just the tiniest little bit, maybe eighth of an inch sticking out of there. Wonderful grip on that clip, good retention in the pocket for that little knife. My spot in the back pocket, yeah, that thing, if I took a tumble, it would be there when I went looking for it. But truthfully, this knife, if I carry it, it'll be a front pocket carry. It'll go here. Yeah, either there or here. Right on the outside there. Because sometimes I have things that go bang in this pocket, a pocket carry. And so sometimes I've got that pocket occupied, but I can put a little cutter up in this front pocket. Yeah, for cutting in whatever. Yeah, very cool. The action on this for washers, I mean, I'm going to give it, I've got to coax it, but it runs so well. I mean, I'm going to give it an A to an A minus. It is so nice. Yeah, very snappy, very hydraulic, like glass. It's running really well. Let's test that lock. Yeah, that's solid. What about that S35? Is it as sharp as it is sharp looking? And I don't mean like sharp as can cut. I mean like sharp dressed man. It's just good looking. I mean it's sharp, but it feels like it needs a strop. So let's get it. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to keep the angle high because I most definitely do not want to ghost this beautiful blade. Put like a little ghost ring down there above that secondary bevel at the bottom. I just want to run this knife right through that bevel. The other way to ensure that I don't do that is to use a flatter strop like this and use that angle guide. Look how much that chewed that up. Ooh, I think it's got a burr on that side. I think that side's got a burr. Because, I mean, it just chewed up that strop. Let's see. I mean, it's crazy sharp now. Very sticky. I'm going to try it on this side. Very smooth strop. Slow down and take my time a little bit here. And this has green rouge in it. I picked up another strop that is infused and embedded with that green rouge, and man, is it good. Yeah, it's crazy sharp. Wonderful. I mean, it didn't feel toothy. It felt ridiculously sharp is what it felt. All right, man. I'd love to give you price and availability, but nada. Yeah, I don't know, man. You really got to hunt to find one of these. It's the Kizer Gti Small with G10 scales, titanium pocket clip, titanium liners, and a polished S35VN blade. Very cool. Hey, I appreciate you watching with me and sharing this neat little piece with me. All right, y'all. I'm out ski.